spice with a little Creole spice. Okay. Got some melted butter in there, braising it up. Okay. I just want to braise it lightly, you know, until it's tender. It won't take, you know, a couple of minutes.
Did you master that move pretty quickly?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm always afraid to try it.
Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. It's very, very simple. And the more you do it, the easier it gets and the better you're going to be at it.
Okay.
That's simple. Starting out, soon you'll be flipping everything. You know, nothing to it. Oops. Nothing to it. Okay? Looking good, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Man, it's gorgeous. Beautiful. That's going to taste so good. Just give them another minute there and I'll flip them over. And they're actually steaming inside the shell, you know?
Mm. So all that flavor, like you were saying earlier, is captured
Flavor from that is
within.
captured inside. It's steaming in its own shell.
And I'm thinking, you know, here in 10 to 15 minutes, we will have prepared a gourmet meal.
Most of it's just preparation or mise en place. You know, if you do things ahead of time, it makes it easy. You know? And that's pretty much the key. You know, I run a restaurant and cook for 100 plus people a night. If I'm not prepared, that's not where I need to be. You know, so I'm prepared. Everything's cut. You know, sauces are made. But then it's like a show. There's a lot of different things that go on.
So what's cluing you in that we're flipping this because they're starting to turn a little?
It's turned on this one side. You see the color on this side, you know, being done. And
look at that blackening.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then shrimp don't take there very long, like any seafood. Just about any kind of food, unless you're a long time cooking or braising. It doesn't take very long at all. It's pretty much done. You know, another minute or two on that side, and they'll be done. You know. And that's pretty much done. So, you know, all right, there's Creole cabbage, blackened shrimp.
Getting the grouper out of the oven. And that's been in a 350-degree oven?
350-degree oven. See? Firm to the touch. Beautiful smell. You smell that?
Mm-hmm.
It's wonderful. Okay? That's done. It doesn't take very long. You know, depending on the thickness of your fish, you know. Take long at all. So we'll let them rest here for a second. As you see them, beautiful Gruber cornmeal crusted filet mignon. Okay. All right. We'll put together something really cool.
Is it a good idea to let fish rest for a little bit right before you serve it?
Yeah. It's not as much as meat. Not as much as meat. But any kind of thing that you cook in the oven, you kind of want to let it rest a little bit so the connective tissues relax because they've been expanded from cooking. You know? Let's make it soft. We'll make it soft.
Yeah. And we're making it in the same pan.
Same pan, because there's a lot of flavor right there. I just dumped out the residual oil, but what's left that's some good grouper remnants in there. And I'm going to take it back. It was left in the pan, so I'm going to take it back.
All right.
That's how I'm going to do it. Take some Vidalia onion, okay? I think that might be enough. Okay? Probably enough. Vidalia, which is a sweet onion. Okay? I'm just going to soften them up a little bit. Sweet onion. Let it salt you just a second. I got some white wine right here. I'm going to deglaze that pan with. Okay?
Now, does it matter what kind of a white wine you cook with, really?
No.
As a general rule of thumb, if you can drink it, you can cook with it?
You can drink it, you can cook with it. Some are more, you know, tart.
Do you typically
Sweeter.
like to use the Sauvignon Blanc when you cook? Or
It depends. It depends. That's just what I grabbed today. Just what I grabbed today. That was out there. Okay. All right. This is what I learned. Okay. You deglaze a little white wine. That's gonna really bring that flavor off the pan there. Okay. Then I think I'll add just a little bit of butter and then put tomatoes, basil, and stuff on it, and we'll end up with something cool. A little pat of unsalted butter here. Right. Unsalted butter.
Unsalted.
Right? You want to cook with salted butter, unsalted. Okay? Okay, real simple. White wine sauce.
It was amazing how as soon as you put the wine in there, it really brought those bits up.
Called
It changed
deglaze.
the color.
Yep, deglazing. You're just creating a lot of flavor with the onions, the wine, just layers of flavor. The onions, the wine, the bits that was in the pan, the flavor just came off. So now these are some tomatoes, vine ripe tomatoes I blanched earlier in that pan, which were blanched, ice bath, chopped, seeded. Right at this point. I think I add just a little shipping out of basil. Okay. A little bit of basil. Once again, just because that's what I had outside. I've got access to a million things, but right now I don't feel like cooking with basil. So I'll cook with basil.
You can smell that.
Isn't that great? Okay. Basil. That sauce. Okay. Just enough basically to warm that stuff through. A touch more wine. And to just show you that's what we could have done, or anybody could have done, going to eggs, grab a piece of fish, grab a handful of shrimp, with a little bit of forethought in cooking preparation. Just a matter of putting it together. Huh?
It is amazing how simple it can be.
Everything's, it's all simple. It's all simple. It's a matter of you approach it. You know? Of course, it's not simple when you got 100 people out there.
Oh my goodness.
That's a little maddening,
Yeah.
you know, but cooking at this level, around the house, that's fun. That's fun. 100 people out there,
Pressure.
20, 30 people around here.
Yeah.
Okay, let's make something cool.
Hey.
Which is delicious. Kind of al dente cabbage, you know. Take some of this wonderful grouper, like a grouper around here, cornmeal grouper. Okay. All right. Onions and little vidalias, little wine.
The smell.
You know.
You can
Something.
smell the onions and the basil and the wine. It's lovely.
A little juice in there. A little sauce, huh? There you go. All right. Come here, pretties. We'll do something like that. Something like that. Something like that. How about that?
Oh, it is fabulous. What will we call this plate?
Southport Magazine Special.
Well, thank you so much, Chef Steve,
Sure, my
for
pleasure. My
cooking
pleasure.
this for us. And now I cannot wait to eat it.
My pleasure.
Okay.